Naranjanam Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjanam Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjanam Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivraja Acharya Stotra Shata A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shilu Prabhupada Ki Jai Granharaj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So continuing to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Part 1, Chapter 5, text number 10. Param Avaresham Bhagavan Vratani Shrutani Me Vyasam Mukhat Abhikshnam Atripnumam Kshulam Sukha Avahanam Tisham Ritem Krishna Katham Amrita Oghat Paravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Shrutani Me Vyasamukhata Bhikshnam Atripnumagshula Sukha Vahanam Tishamrite Krishna Kathamrita Oghat Paravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Shrutani Me Vyasamukhata Bhikshnam Atripnumagshula Sukha Vahanam Tishamrite Krishna Kathamrita Oghat Puravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Shrutani Me Vyasamukhata Bhikshnam Atripnumagshula Sukha Vahanam Tishamrite Krishna Kathamrita Oghat Paravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Shrutani Me Vyasamukhata Bhikshnam Atripnumakshula Sukavahanam Teshamrite Krishna Kathamritaughat Paravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Vishnam Shrutani me vyas mukhata bhikshnam Adripnamakshula sukavahanam Teshamrite Krishna kathamritaughat Paravaresham Bhagavan Vitani Shrutani me vyasa mukhama vishniam Adripnamakshula sukavahanam Teshamrite Krishna kathamritaughat. Mataji. Paravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Param, higher, Avaresham, O this lover, Bhagavan, O my Lord, O Great One, Vratani, occupations, Shrutani, heard, Mem, by me, Vyasa, Vyasa, Mukhat, from the mouth, Abhikshnam, repeatedly, Atripumam, I am satisfied, Kshulam, little, Sukavahanam, that which causes happiness, Tisham, out of that, Ritem, without, Krishna Kadha, talks about the personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. Amrita Oghat, from the nectar. Translation, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O my Lord, I have repeatedly heard about this higher and lower status of human society from the mouth of Vyasadeva, and I am quite satiated with all these lesser subject matters and their happiness. They have not satisfied me with the nectar of topics about Krishna, purport. Because people are very much interested in hearing social and historical presentations, Srila Vyasadeva has compiled many books such as the Puranas and Mahabharata. These books are reading matter for the mass of people, and they were compiled with a view of reviving their God consciousness, now forgotten in the conditional life of material existence. The real purpose of such literatures is not so much to present topics of historical references, but to revive the people's sense of God consciousness. For example, Mahabharata is the history of the battle of Kurukshetra, and common people read it because it is full of topics regarding of the social, political, and economic problems of human society. But factually, the most important part of Mahabharata is Bhagavad Gita, which is automatically taught to readers along with the historical narrations of the battle of Kurukshetra. Vidura explained to Maitreya his position of being fully satiated with the knowledge of mundane social and political topics and having no more interest in them. He was anxious to hear transcendental topics regarding Lord Shri Krishna, because there were insufficient topics directly concerning Krishna in the Puranas, Mahabharata, etc. He was not satisfied and wanted to know more about Krishna. Krishna Gandha, or topics regarding Krishna, are transcendental, and there is no satiation in hearing such topics. Bhagavad Gita is important on account of its being Krishna Katha, or speech delivered by the Lord Krishna. The story of the battle of Kurukshetra may be interesting for the mass of people, but to a person like Vidura, who is highly advanced in devotional service, only Krishna Katha and that which is dovetailed with Krishna Katha is interested. Vidura wanted to hear of everything from Maitreya, and so he inquired from him, but he desired that all the topics be in relationship with Krishna. As fire is never satisfied in its consumption of firewood, so a pure devotee of the Lord never hears enough about Krishna. Historical events and other narrations concerning social and political incidents all become transcendental as soon as they are in relationship with Krishna. What is the way for transform mundane things into spiritual identity? The whole world can be transformed into Vaikuntha if all worldly activities are dovetailed with Krishna Katha. There are two important Krishna Kathas current in the world, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is Krishna Katha because it is spoken by Krishna, whereas Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna Katha because it narrates about Krishna. Lord Chaitanya advised all his disciples to preach Krishna Katha all over the world without discrimination, because the transcendental volley of Krishna Katha can purify one and all from material contamination. Om Agyanatimirandasya Ginanjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitanina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shimati Bhakti Vikashi Swami Tinamine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtichadashtarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Paravareshum Bhagavan Vratani Shrutaini mi Vyasa Mukhata Bhikshnam Atripnum Akshula Sukha Vahanam Teshamrite Krishna Kathamrita Augat. O my Lord, I have repeatedly heard about this higher and lower status of human society from the mouth of Vyasadeva, and I am quite satiated with all these lesser subject matters and their happiness. They have not satisfied me with the nectar of topics about Krishna. So, Vidura talks with Maitreya. And the first sentence in this translation, Prabhupada told that, O my Lord, I have repeatedly heard about this higher and lower status of human society from the mouth of Vyasadeva, and I am quite satisfied with all these lesser subject matters and their happiness. It's mean many times he already heard about this, but still he wants to hear more and more. This is the quality and desires of devotees. They want to hear more and more about Sri Krishna and his pastimes. They are not satisfied never, whatever they know, whatever they heard previously. They want to hear more and more. This is the natural condition of soul. We want to hear more and more. But because of false ego, because of false identification, we forget about this, our desire. We try to hear something, but not about Shri Krishna. And all this, the practice, you can see our practice in Krishna consciousness, the to awaken. We should awaken from these dreams, from this like a dream about ourself, and we should identify ourselves like the servants of Shri Krishna, like spiritual souls. And because of that, Krishna Katha is the best medicine for us. So even we can remember that Srila Prabhupada, he's stressed, like he's emphasized more to read and write the books, even then if you can compare with the preaching in the Western countries. He told that like even I can stop the preaching in Western countries, but I cannot stop to writing the books. It means we can understand the value of the books, and the books about the Shri Krishna. They have like this statement. And another like very significant point in this regard, we can remember that the talks between Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, our Srila Prabhupada in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. When they spoke, and Radhakunda and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, I have a desire, but this is fire in our Gaudiya Math will be increased, and all the people they can, and all the my disciples, they can understand that we should like sell this marble from our temple and the printing the books. He told, I have a desire to increase the fire, because otherwise devotees became very lazy. It's mean he emphasized the importance of printing the books. This was his desire. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur have a desire, and he told about to his disciple Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada, he emphasized also many times about the importance of this book distribution, and particularly in this, in the end of this commentary, he also told that there are Lord Chaitanya advised all his disciples to preach Krishna Katha all over the world without discrimination, because the transcendental value of Krishna Katha can purify one and all from material contamination. This is the desire of our acharyas. And we will see when we start to propagate Krishna consciousness, we will try to distribute more books, when we try to perform some Harinam Sankirtan, demons became agitated. You can see in the stories when Barahadev, he killed Hiranyaksha. Immediately Hiranyakashipu became agitated. Immediately he became like so much angry, because of they not agree when Krishna is acting, how he is like to act, and they not agree. And when Krishna, because Krishna and Krishna Katha is the same, they no difference. This is Srimad Bhagavatam, and Krishna and Krishna Katha, holy name and Krishna is the same. And when devotees try to increase the presence of Sri Krishna in this particular area, demons became more agitated. This is naturally, because they not agree. If Krishna will come, they became very angry. Like one person from one temple, one Baba temple, when we came for book distribution, they became so angry, and they told that, why you came to our temple? If we will come your temple, you will be happy. No, he's like he is thinking it is his temple. No, even he, if he accept this is Baba, Sai Baba, like Supreme Personality of Godhead, this is temple belongs to him. It's not his temple, but he recognizes he's like his temple, because this is his temple, and he's working in this temple, and he have a salary in this temple, and he doing some welfare activities in this temple. This means his temple, and if he is coming, somebody coming his temple, it means like it's his property. And he told, like, if I will come to your temple, what you will do? No, please come. What you will do in our temple? No, what you will do in our temple? Do you have some books? No, they have some strength for book distribution? What you will do with these books? What you will do in our temple? You please come. No problem. You can come. But what they can do? They don't have they don't have any potential to preach, because you can see it is also a very great opportunity for us. Like many years ago, like in US was very prominent the stories about deprogrammers. This story started almost like 1976, like this, was like more increase. And the point was the people who the citizens, US citizens, they was disturbed because of Hare Krishna. They thinking like this new movement, we don't know what to expect from them. Like this is like a very strange people, and some precedents also was before, like another Maharaj, like Guru Maharaj, some like another Maharaj, they cheat the people, and the people they became frustrated and dissatisfied with this, and because of that was many like courts, like many processes against these so-called spiritual cults, and it is understandable. These people they became agitated because of Hare Krishna also, like because it's naturally. If something is like new and you cannot understand what is this, like you became like disturbed because of this, and they started this process against the Hare Krishna also, and it's interesting the reactions of devotees and Srila Prabhupada reactions. He became happy because of this. They told, oh nice, it is good opportunity to glorify Shri Krishna. Because where is the Krishna is, every time is victory. And because of that, any difficulties in our life, we can recognize like an opportunity to glorify Krishna more and increase our faith. In particular, this occasion, Prabhupada, she spoke. We are all very hopeful that we will be able to impress the general public substantially there that we are different from other bogus religious cults, which simply steal from the public without giving them anything, that the Krishna consciousness movement has profound contributions to offer human society. Like we spoke with Jiti Girish Prabhu recently, that people, they expecting that if somebody can approach them, they're expecting that people, they want to ask them something. Like, please give me this, I want this, can you do something for me? But if the devotee can approach them in the mood, not that take something from them, in the mood that they want to give something for them, something very, very important, something very, very important for them, they became surprised. How is possible? If you like, I think all of you like have this experience, when you try to make money or to make some scores, it's one point, it's like one side, one sense. But if you like really to give the knowledge and real to help the people to understand their position, to understand what is the goal of life, understand the spiritual position of the human beings, they became surprised now. Oh, this person don't want to like cheat me. This person don't want to exploit me. This person want to do something for me, and they became appreciated. And and Krishna became happy also. Like recently, I read in Nectar Book Distribution. I don't know who is exactly make this point, that they told that if you approach some person who already have the books, don't push him more books, like, because usually we have like this practice, like, oh, this is I have books. No, you don't. Maybe you have some Gita prayers. Maybe you have like another edition of Srimad Bhagavatam. No, I have directly your books. Oh, maybe like this is like you don't have all these books. No, I already purchased directly these 7 books. Directly from you, like the same spot, like 1 week ago or then 2 weeks ago. Okay, maybe you can take like one more, for your friends. But I have one more for my friends because already I purchased from your guys like recently. Okay, you can take for your neighbors, for your enemies, for your friends. No, no. I have. Okay, what about Shrimad Bhagavatam? Shrimad Bhagavatam also, I have like one of you that came to my house and we have the kirtan in my house and already we purchased and I gave like 8,000 rupees for my for my kids. I purchased this Shrimad Bhagavatam. Okay. What about Chaitanya Charitamrita? But not Chaitanya Charitamrita. I also have because my brother gave me this Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay. What is about Prabhupada Amrita? No, it's good. It's good desire like. But the point to be, if you in proper mood, like if you want to give real Krishna, but you don't want to make your scores, you don't want like make some money from that person. This is like this good, but almost almost we have this desire to only like in the end of week to see our scores, and the end of month to see our scores, and all of us desire is not so pure. And the point that devotee make in Nectar of Book Distribution, he told even you approach that people, don't push them like immediately. Don't push like take more. Like at least give something. Or at least you can ask like, oh, did you read these books? What is your favorite? What do you understand that from that book? And you can see that the block, what already have that person have this toward you can be destroyed. Because that person understands, oh, this is person really, he's like my friend, and he like my well-wisher, and he want to good for me. Really, maybe we can speak like a little bit with him. Of course, it's also dangerous because sometimes we want to speak about us. We should like to hear about us, like when some person can glorify us, and they can speak some like mundane topics. It's also dangerous, but if you do this like properly, it's very, very beneficial for that person and for you also. And directly when I read this statement, I tried to apply this also when went for Walmart and nearby this Ameyatma Prabhu house. And I tried to like apply in my book distribution, and I met one lady. She told, okay, I heard about Bhagavad Gita. Even I read something. I told her immediately, oh, you should take more, because like if you can increase your knowledge, you can increase your bhakti, you can increase your realization, you can take more books, you can see 7 books. And she told, I don't know, like should I take or not? And then I told about donation, and sometimes people, they became like also like they thinking, oh, what does it mean? How you can use this donation? They don't think about how they can use this money when they're purchasing some beer or meat or some video games. But if the monks like asking donation, they became very, very like conscious, how we can use this money. And almost she's like told, I don't want to purchase, maybe like next time I will take. And I also, like I already went, maybe like I went for I make some few steps, and I think maybe I can try again. And I told him, I told her, what is the like the most like attractive for you in this philosophy, this like Vedic philosophy? And she started to speak, like I don't know exactly what she told it, I don't remember. But she became happy because like somebody asked them what is their understanding of this philosophy, what is your like desire to understand in these points. And she told, okay, I will take. And she became like very happy with this, because it's like we make some ahimsa to that living beings because of our improper attitude and improper desires and improper attempts to give them this knowledge, that people became like they try to protect themselves from that from this activity, from your activity, and because of that they cannot take the books, because we should give them somehow or other, we should give them books. And of course, if you're like in some kind of spiritual consciousness, it's more easy. Because if you're mental, it's very difficult. All of you, all of us, they have this experience when you're like completely in mind platform. Everything is became so much complicated. But if you have at least some drop or some reflection of the spiritual energy, everything is much more easy. And the point that we should try to give somehow or other, because people, they have some misconceptions. They have so many misconceptions, especially for spirituality. Like some people, they told, why, I don't know, in America it is not so famous, but in Russia, like many people, they told that why you're not working, why you like try to push this literature to give this, like you should go to factory to make some job, like why you're wasting your life, you're like young person. But the US is like more like liberal, and the people like can respect and appreciate all your like activity, your choice, but it's your choice, okay, I can accept this. But many countries is like tell like this. It's also misconception. It's misconception because they're thinking this is most important to work in a factory. Either they distribute this Srimad Bhagavad Puran, because they have a material consciousness, and for them it's understandable. If you like working, you can help to your family, you can make some education, you can make some arrangement for your house, for your cars, and because of that you will be happy. But Srimad Bhagavatam told us like we cannot be happy in this material world. And these people also, they, in some extent, they can understand this. They can understand that in the core of their heart, they can understand this as everything is useless. And because of that, they can accept Bhagavatam. You can see many people, when they became frustrated, they can accept the Bhagavatam, the message of Bhagavatam. Because of that, we should try to propagate more and more. Because even Prabhupada, like I told that, if these demons, they can stop us in some extent. Already so many books distributed. Already so many books distributed, is the seeds is there. Like every time I remember this story when I met my Bhagavad Gita in my life. When I was also frustrated about our life, and I thinking, what is going on? This is completely stupid engagement for us. Like you try to gratify your senses so many ways, but still you're not satisfied. And what is the use? What is the use of our existence? If you like try to be happy, and all people they try to you should be happy, but you cannot be happy. And these people also not happy. And I went for my grandmother's house, and they recently purchased this house, and they purchased from the family of teachers. One teacher was like historical teacher, another like political teachers, and they have huge library, like amazing, like very very big library, like many books regarding the history and politicians. And one book was like really some completely different from another books. One book, like a very like bright, very beautiful, so many colors was there. Another books like it was like gray, green, red, like this. No, this is like Marx, like communistic books. Now this is like very ugly. And one book was completely different from them. And this was Bhagavad Gita. And I took this Bhagavad Gita and I asked my grandmother like, what is the book about? And she told, I don't know. We purchased this house. This library was there. I even did not check all these books, because so many books. Like, the books was like 100 years ago, they written more than 100 years ago, printed. Like a very beautiful library. And I saw this Bhagavad Gita. It was like very like attractive. These books were very attractive. And when I started to read this, I started to read like 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day. I cannot stop because this was was amazing, when you read this, all the statements about the position of soul, about the karma, and the supreme controller. Because you never heard about this. Maybe in India, like it is prominent. You can understand the demigods is there. Maybe some of them have better position than another, because somebody respects Shiva more than others. Somebody expect Ganesh more than others. Somebody respects Durga more than others. Somebody respects Krishna more than others. But some respect is there, and you have some understanding that someone is supreme. But atheistic country, like communistic country, they don't have this conception. They have the conception you should gratify your senses, and at the end of life you will die. That's it. Very stupid, And what I want to tell, my point that this book was printed in 1986, and I was born also in 1986. And I read these books in 2016. It is after 30 years. It means someone came to this house, they knocked the door, many years ago, maybe more than 30 years ago. And one person purchased the Bhagavad Gita and put in the shelf and put in the rack. And after many years, another person came to take the book and read this book. And his life completely changed. You can see this is seeds. In every house, we distributed all these books, and every house, every office, every factories, the hospitals, libraries, prisons, is already there. Is already there, but we should distribute more, because even in India, once in marathon time, we heard the Guru Maharaj lectures, and he spoke this lecture in Gujarat, and he told, actually, I recommend for my Grihastha devotees to distribute this Srimad Bhagavatam in prisons and hospitals. And because it's also very nice, even somebody can purchase this Srimad Bhagavatam, you can give free. Even these hospitals and prisons, they cannot pay for this Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charitamrita and other books. You can give it free, but if somebody already sponsored this, even you can give. If we're thinking, why, we can do also like this. We ask some sponsors from Russia to give them money, and we give this. We can give this Bhagavatam free, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and another Prabhupada books. And I was surprised now. We called one prison, another hospital, another library, and they don't have Prabhupada books, because you're expecting India is completely full of Prabhupada books, because in Prabhupada days they have this as library groups like BBT, they distributed all these universities, libraries. And after this also you can you think see so many sponsors already, they're purchasing so many books, and if you think all the libraries is full of Prabhupada books, and usually they you're expecting oh, we have, but I was surprised so many they don't have. And to see so many years already devotees distributed books, but still it's not everywhere they have books, and they're happy to take and reading, because we try to do this also in Russia. But in Russia, these libraries became useless. Nobody don't want to go to libraries, because nowadays everything is digital, and they burning these books. We have one devotee, he's working library, and he told that the thousands of pounds of books, they're burning, literally burning. They make a fire. All these books they burning, and we try to distribute to the prisons. But the prisons, they cannot accept this in Russia, because they're afraid that this is a dangerous literature. And if you want to give this even free, you can ask so many people. They make permission, another permission, another permission, another document, another document, another document. It became so complicated, and after many months they can deny. Almost it's so dangerous, so difficult now, because they're thinking this is very dangerous. This is demonic. This is demonic, because they understand that this is very, very powerful, and is very dangerous for them, for this materialistic society. Like Prabhupada told, if because they feel this, and this also this is an occasion of this deprogrammers when they try to stop this Hare Krishna movement, because this is politicians and this is people, they feel this is dangerous because whatever we have in our life is meat eating, is intoxication, is gambling, and illicit sex. And if these Hare Krishna people will come with their books and with this life, everything will be destroyed. And they feeling this, and because of that they became angry and agitated, and they try to stop. But it's not possible, because where is the Krishna is every time victory. Where is the Krishna every time is difficulties and problems, and where is the Krishna every time is victory. And this is very nice when you have this realization. When you go for book distribution also is we propagate Krishna Katha. And Krishna Katha is Krishna. And if you don't try to hide Krishna, you will be satisfied. And if you're doing Krishna consciousness and preaching the Krishna Katha properly, everything will be like success will be there. Because where is the Krishna? This is the victory. But unfortunately, we don't have a strong faith for this. Because of that, we can produce the new methods for book distributions and present our Krishna consciousness. Sometimes we try to hide Krishna, because we're thinking how people can accept Krishna, and this is they come completely so far from understanding to accept someone who is the supreme, and even if you can tell them how he looks like, his color, his engagement, he's playing with gopi, he's playing flute, he has peacock feather, they're thinking you're crazy, how you can accept someone like a god if he looks like this. But surprisingly, many people they can accept. You can see, recently we saw the one video with Harikesh Swami when he came to Russia airport. Maybe you saw this. It's a very famous video. If you put it, maybe it is the most famous video. And in the beginning, Harikesh Swami he spoke in Russian, and we don't have translation. But then correspondent tried to take an interview from him, and then translation was there. But the point that so many people was there, so many people. You can see the airport. This was completely sardine, kind of sardines, like thousands and thousands of people. And that person who taken to interviewer, he told 150,000 followers now we have Krishna consciousness in Russia. 150,000. And that moment when Harikesh Swami came, he told us already you have 150,000 followers, and they have they collect they make some programs in stadiums, and that stadiums 20, 25, 30,000 people attend this, and only in one city, like in Moscow. But if you take another city, big cities, it was huge. It was huge. 19th it was huge, and even small Muslim cities, they have thousands of devotees who attend some Hare Krishna programs. Even Guru Maharaj, he's visiting Russia in 1995 in one small city in the Caucasus, nearby Armenia, Azerbaijan, this area. This is very dangerous region. We have Chechnya is there, Ingushetia is there, Kabardino-Balkaria is there. This is Muslim regions. They're very, very careful with their own religious system. But Guru Maharaj came in this region, and he gave lectures, and the the main buildings, and thousands of people came. Thousands of people came, and thousands of people became a devotee. Even now, you can go these places for book distribution, and you ask some devotees like about some accommodation, like where we can stay, and they can like give some like apartments or something like this. And you ask them like, what about these 19s? All of them like told, this is amazing. This was amazing times. Because I don't know, is some kind of this realization we have like in America because of Christianity, because they also not like favorable for this, and they became agitated. They can like try to stop you in some extent maybe. But if you like, if you can see the Muslim regions, they can attack with knives. They can attack with horses. Now, like 500 years ago, they can drive the horse and they can try to like crash you, like hit you, like in a horse. This like many occasions like was there. But devotees, they continue for preaching for Bhagavad Gita because they was so enthusiastic. Why they was so enthusiastic? Because they living without Krishna, and Krishna came to their life, and Krishna changed their lives, and they feeling the happiness and joyful and satisfaction and relief from all these anxieties, and they want to give these books for another people. It's natural desire for everyone. But why we don't want to go for book distribution? Because we have some demonic consciousness. Demonic consciousness means you don't want to invite Krishna in your heart and give Krishna to another people. This is demoniac. Because of that, of course we can understand this our level, because we will see like we are not pure devotees. At least I can tell about me, like if you don't have like this is a strong desire to give this knowledge for another people, and you don't have the strong desire, strong understanding that this is the relief for all society, you don't want to go for book distribution. But if you have some drop of this understanding, some kind of proper understanding, you want to give this knowledge for everyone. You want to give this is natural, and this is devotees who give this knowledge. And this is the time of Prabhupada. This 1976. They have this many problems with this, and the society was not agree. But Prabhupada told that as far as dealing with the attacks on our movement, Prabhupada is this is spoken about Prabhupada. As far as dealing with the attacks on our movement, Prabhupada is very clear on what is to be done. It is a fight, and he is fully prepared to meet it. I approve your efforts to see this Ted Patrick and his publisher. It must be done. This Ted Patrick is very famous also. He tried to stop this. He was like one of the mad person. But Prabhupada told us, it is a fight. Again, and he told us many times, you should fight, you should fight, you should fight, you should fight, devotees should fight. He's like, this is the mood. We have big problems. And many devotees was like frustrated because of that. They don't know what to do. But Prabhupada told us, it's very good opportunity to show like our determination, and which kind of knowledge we can present in our books. But one of topics what Srila Prabhupada gave, this is from his lecture in Vrindavan, Srimad Bhagavatam. Lord Shukadeva instructions get down to fundamentals are currently describing our condition of this material world and the causes for our sufferings. Pumsak striya mithuni bhavam etam tayor mitho hridaya granthim ahu ato griha kshetra sutapta vitar janasya mohoyam aham mameti. The attraction between male and female, it is a basic principle of material existence, or the basis of the misconception, which ties together the hearts of the male and female. One becomes attracted to his body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. In this way, one increases life's illusions and thinks in terms of I and mine. You can see this very, very heavy statement, because Prabhupada spoke about attachments, because we have all have attachments, and we have these conceptions, terms of I and mine, and the demons, they don't agree with this. Demons, they not agree that if someone can tell you like you live like wrong way, they not agree with this, and they try to stop this, and because of that, many impediments in the preachings of this Krishna Katha. But Krishna Katha is there. You can see this is the pure Krishna Katha. We are not like sometimes the devotees, they're expecting like, please tell me about the rasa dance, like they ask in the Srila Prabhupada when he stopped in one house, like the owner of this house and his wife approached him and they asked, please Swamiji, can you tell us about the Krishna and Krishna, how he's dancing with gopis? And Prabhupada told, I am not qualified. I am not qualified about this, to speak about this. Of course he is qualified, but they are not qualified. We are not qualified to hear about this. But fortunately, even for us, we have this opportunity to hear Krishna Katha. All the Krishna book, this is pure Krishna Katha. Is this available? Like in that time, Adikeshava Swami and Trai Prabhu, they was the main devotees who was under pressure of these deprogrammers. They try to press them, they push them, because they have some cords against them. And I have experience to hear Trai Prabhu. Maybe you heard also. Trai Prabhu was temple president in Chicago, and he did so many books in US. But in that moment when I spoke with him, with another devotees, he was in Italy, and he told that when Prabhupada starting this printing his books, first of all he tried to print the Bhagavad Gita, but actually he printing Krishna book before. In 1971 or something like this, he gave, and he told that the reason that Prabhupada want to go give this Krishna book because he want to give a knowledge that Krishna is a person. Like everyone can understand Krishna is a person. He's not something like a mirror, some light, some impersonal. He want to give the knowledge, even if it is dangerous, because also descriptions of rasa dance is there. Like we can see the level, and this indication. Do you have material desires? Do you have sex desires, or not? When you read this the chapter about the rasa dance, or when Krishna is a kid, take the gopi, the dress of gopi, garments of gopi, when he is then take a bath, and he take this all this dress, and he don't want to give this dress for them, and you can see your desires and your mind, whatever, which kind of thoughts you have in that moment when you read about this. Are you in spiritual platform or not? You can recognize yourself, what is your level when you can see. But still, Prabhupada gave this, and this is Krishna Katha. This is pure Krishna Katha. And you can see the benefit of this Krishna Katha, the many points that when Prabhupada stressed, everyone who read this chapter, particular point, this narrations, he can get this. This is very beneficial. And another point that Prabhupada told, even if you read one page, even if you read one article, even if you read one line, even if you read one word, even if you read one syllable, you can be success and the understanding of Krishna life. You can see this is the very powerful. And demons, they understand this. This is very powerful. In the USSR, they have special KGB. And that people, they also try to understand how much is dangerous. And they start to read this Srimad Bhagavatam, they start to read this Bhagavad Gita, written by and comments by Srila Prabhupada. And they became a devotee, some of them. You can see the people the most gross materialistic people, they a psyche, advanced, this very intellectual people, and they, because of that, some of them should read these books. They start, because they have strong intelligence. Readers, very, very intelligent people, very intelligent people. And when they start to read these books, they was shocked, oh, why are you wasting my life with this is like stupid engagement and this for this so-called government, so-called presidents, or so-called these KGBs, and this like was very surprised. And they changed their lives. Of course, not all of them. Some of them, of course, became like more angry, more envious. Like if you read this as Salt and Bread, this is people like they were very convinced that you're doing something very bad. They think it's devotees, they're doing some very, very, very bad activity, and they beat them, and they do so many bad activity toward them. But still, some people is ready to accept this. And Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they told us we should continue. We should continue to try our activity to distribute this Srimad Bhagavatam. And I want to read like few more points because we have, I think, few minutes for this. Srila Prabhupada stated his defiance against any attempts to stop his movement, strongly affirming his disciples' intentions to fight any attempts to limit our preaching. He declared boldly, "They are now feeling the weight of this movement. Formerly they've thought these people come and go, but now they see we are staying. Now we have set fire. It will go on. It cannot be stopped. You can bring big fire brigades, but the fire will act. The brainwash books are already there. Even if they stop externally, eternally it will go on. Our first-class campaign is book distribution. Go house to house. The real fighting is now. Krishna will give you all protection. So chant Hare Krishna and fight. One move expect has opened. There are so many ideas in our movement. Try to get our ideas into movies. This is one person who want to make some movies, and Prabhupada told you to get our ideas into movies also. But you can see Prabhupada, his mood. Fire is dead, fire is there, and this will go on. It cannot be stopped. This is the mood, you can see. And when we have an enemy outside, we are sober. Like in Napoleon, maybe in Napoleon, this is French emperor. He's very famous. And actually, in 200 years ago, when he was emperor in France, he told that for all this, his I don't know how it's calling directly. Maybe like main people who manage the areas in the country, like maybe some governors or something like this. And he collected all of them, and he told, because they have like fighting each other. They're fighting each other, and he told he want to stop these fightings among themselves. And he told, okay, we will start war against another people who is outside. And because of that, they became together. They cooperate each other, and because we have like a enemy, and now we should be. And you see in Hare Krishna movement also same. When we have some enemy outside, we became like cooperate. We can be more sober friendship, and go. When this is deprogrammers came, immediately they start. Devotees start to collect some documents from very famous people from in India, some professors, some politicians. They start to ask some help from them, and they start to cooperate, and they all devotees became very, very conscious. No, now it's big dangerous. They try to attack us now. We should be very, very careful with this. But Prabhupada and all, you can see the mood of Prabhupada. He told, okay, it's very nice to show the power of Shri Krishna. You can see when Krishna is jumping in the Kaliya to beat the Kaliya in the lake, and Yamuna. Only Balaram, he's staying aside, and he thinking, oh, everyone was completely frustrated and they was have a fear. Almost of them they lose the consciousness, like unconsciously they're falling down on the ground. But Balaram, he's staying aside and he's smiling because he knows this now Krishna will punish Kaliya, and he punished him very beautiful manner, very beautiful and very attractive. You can see this is also Krishna Katha. All this stories about this our movement. When you read this Prabhupada Lilamrita, the Transcendental Diary, this is very great transcendental adventure. Many books. This is also Krishna Katha because it's about Krishna. No different. This is Krishna pastimes. Krishna pastimes and his devotees. It's very attractive. You can see when you start to read, like all of you have experience when you start to read like the Prabhupada Lilamrita or Transcendental Diary. You cannot stop. It's very, very attractive. You want to read more. You don't have a feelings when you can read descriptions of the cosmology or and how is like what is the Truti, what is the this is how Strutasena or how is this is like when you have Truti and the sixth Truti is how is calling is something like this is the small piece of this is the when in between the door and the wall where is this the ray from sun, and then you can danda, this is paratha, muhurta, you can read this and not so attractive, but it's also Krishna Katha. Even the names of the warriors of the battle of Kurukshetra is also Krishna Katha because it's everything this. And the point of this, in this shloka, we should make this is whatever have in our life, we should dovetail with Krishna Katha, and because of that we will be satisfied. Otherwise, we will be not satisfied. Never. You can read so many books, we can hear so many songs, we can do so many activities, but still we are not satisfied. Only Krishna Katha can satisfy us. No another choice. But unfortunately, even devotees cannot have this, cannot perceive this. Even we have like this, at least one hour daily we should read these books, and we have this this timer like this is at least like we see. Okay, now I should go to read. You can open. Okay, at least 1 hour I should read this. We don't have like a spontaneous attachments for reading the books. Like so we should push ourselves. We should push ourselves to chanting mantra. We should push ourselves to be kindly with devotees. We should push ourselves to reading Srimad Bhagavatam. We should push ourselves for books distribution. We should push ourselves to cooking for deities. We should push. But if you're pushing and you're doing this without, of course, it's difficult to doing this without offenses, but at least to minimize our offenses, you can feel the taste. You can feel the taste when you're cooking for Krishna, and you can feed the devotees. Like Chandanacharya Prabhu, they have like cooking for us, every morning when we're going like early 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and he's already in the kitchen and he's cooking like some items for us. But this is really amazing. If you're doing this in proper mood, you can see like a joy, like you like same joy like for doing for book distribution. Maybe even more. You can feel more joy, like more satisfaction, more happiness. If you even cooking for the devotees, you're thinking, they can go outside, I will stay for this, I cannot go. But if you're doing this in proper mood, you can feel the same. Much more, because in that moment Krishna can give you happiness. Krishna can give you realization. Krishna can give you. Krishna can thinking, he sacrificed himself. He stayed, and almost all of us we have this experience. Sometimes we can arrange the books, we can download the track and upload the track, and we can wash the cars. We can make some arrangements. And because of that, Krishna can give you understanding. He can give you proper understanding. And he can give you proper mood. He can reveal himself to you. It's not only book distributors can understand who is Krishna himself. It's not like because of became Krishna, like because of Harinam Sankirtana devotees, and because of another devotees don't have a choice and don't have an opportunity to be Krishna conscious. Or I am like very exceptional devotee. I have like an opportunity to distribute books outside, and because of that I can be in Krishna conscious. I can be I can see the Krishna. Everyone can see Krishna. Everyone. It's our benefit. But of course, we should, as much as possible, to give this knowledge. I heard from one devotee, like one person came from street, and one preacher started to preach him, and that devotee was not so impressed because of his preaching. Is was like a little bit automatically, and mood was not so pleasurable for him. But when he went for washing pots, and one devotee was also doing some washing the pots, and they start to speak each other, and this devotee was very simple and humble. He's like only washing the pots, and he gave like simple examples, simple realization. But this devotee was understanding this. He gave with love. This is sometimes devotees they we're expecting be professional. Of course, it's also very important. But if you don't have a love and don't have a compassion, what is the use of your knowledge? You became like serpent, like a snake with diamond. It's very attractive because you have a knowledge. You became very attractive, but you are snake. It became more dangerous. Snake without diamond, without some ornaments. Everyone can understand that I should avoid this. I should be very careful with the snake. But snake with this diamond became attractive. So this is very intelligent, very scholarly, advanced devotee. But if he have envious and he have so many misconceptions, it's more dangerous. It's amazing. But it's like this. Doesn't mean we should stop our reading. Sometimes devotee thinking, I don't want to be very advanced in understanding of this philosophy because I became proud. Because of that, I don't want to read more. Better to be not so advanced in this understanding of our philosophy, because you became proud. This also is there, but we should take these difficulties. And fortunately, we have the senior devotees. We have our Guru Maharaj, who can show you who are you actually. Like when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when Gaur Kishore Das Babaji went, he told, who will tell me about my real position? Who will teach me? Who can smash myself? Who can smash my false ego? This is the mood. We should be very happy when somebody can tell us about our faults. This is very beneficial for us. Very beneficial. And actually we should ask all devotees that please tell me what is my fault. Please tell me the truth, because I want to rectify myself. I want to be more close for Krishna. And okay, I will tell you. Why are you speaking like this? Why are you speaking like this? But it is good. It is good. But when you have the association with devotees who can tell you directly who are you, this is the best. Okay, so many points actually I made. I want to tell you this. Actually, the Transcendental Diary. This is amazing book. This amazing book because we can see philosophy is there, because many lectures. This transcripts, the lectures is there, even word for word, and the Prabhupada instructions, personal instructions, and general instructions, and personal instructions is very, very, and how devotees cooperate and not cooperate with each other. this big experience. When I read the first time, I think I was surprised how they allowed to write this book, because it's like many points like very controversial, Even this is not, even the Prabhupada Lambert at some points is there, but Transcendental Diaries is very good experience for us to see like how we should perform our devotional service, how we like should not perform our devotional service. Okay, we can stop here. Maybe somebody have some questions and some disagreement, some comments regarding this shloka and what I spoke.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you said that somebody who's excelled in maybe reading or understanding the scriptures, or maybe any other service like book distribution or pujari service or cooking, anything. So he's excelling in that, and he becomes proud because of that. So of course he should continue the service, but then what are the measures he should take so that he comes out of that?
Janananda Swami, he is asking also same question when he was there, and Tapasvi, he gave the perfect answer. He told, you should pray, because otherwise even not qualified devotees can be proud because of I also know myself, I can distribute 50 books and I think, oh, this is such a great person am I. 50 books. You can see. But if you distribute 100 books, if you distribute 1,000 books, if you distribute 2,000 books, 3,000 books, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 books, what about this? What about that you can you can remember hundreds of shlokas? What about this? What about if you can cook perfectly? What about this? It's like this. And Prabhupada told, in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati told it, and our Guru Maharaj told it, our Acharyas told, the devotees should not prepare themselves to hear the glorification, but in the same moment Vaishnava should be glorified. This is this is the difficulty. It's our difficulty, If you're doing this something good, and you don't want to accept this glorification, of course you won't, but at least you have the theoretical understanding. You should cultivate desire to avoid glorification toward you. But devotees glorify you, and they glorify you by your deeds, because you're doing really something extraordinary. It's all devotees is doing some extraordinary. You can see, because we are not stay in mundane society. We are not try to gratify ourselves like donkeys, like hogs and dogs. We try to forget about these material desires and to do something for Krishna, not for you, not for your family, not for your boss, not for your dog. You want to do something. Because of that, all the devotees should be glorified. All devotees. All devotees. But if some extraordinary devotees, there's extraordinary glorification. And what to do with, only we should pray. And prayer is very good. And the book distribution also is very good for this, because you can go, especially some difficult areas, and you can see who are you really, where is your, where is the, where is your level for your knowing all the shlokas. You can you can tell them the 1,000 of shlokas. They can beat you. Because for them it's not so important how many shlokas you know. Do you have the Brahmanical initiation? Do you have a sannyas Western countries? You can see. Before departure, when I was in the traveling, and many people I was in Vrindavan, and Chandanacharya Prabhu told me can you purchase Brahmi, this Ashwagandha? And I was I have only a few minutes, literally only a few minutes. And I went for one shop, and that person, I told that how much you have? I will purchase everything. He told, I can bring from my house. I can bring more. I told, yes, I need more, but I have only a few minutes. He told, come on, like this India, no, they can, everyone can wait, no, this is no problem, and everything is they have a delay, and everyone have wait, and not us. I told my train after 40 minutes from Mathura, and I was in Vrindavan, nearby Krishna Balaram Mandir. And he told, oh, you should run, no, this, Indian people, they told, no problem, please, you can take. But he was, oh, you should run. And I understand I cannot use taxi, because if I call taxi, he will like, skip some time. And I cannot buy bus, go by bus, because by bus, if you go, they will stop everywhere. And I cannot, like only have only 40 minutes. And now I understand, I should catch anyone and ask him to drop me directly to Mathura Junction. And I catch one person, and he dropped me like very fast, like very fast to one place. And he told, now I should go another place, but for that place I can drop you. And immediately I catch another person, and he, oh, Swamiji, I can drop you, like no problem, like it's on the way. And he dropped me to another place, like also like a middle of this way. And he told, now I should go another person, like, but I didn't catch another person, like 3 people. All of them, like immediately, he told, okay, Swamiji. And then finally I came, like, and one person purchased for me ticket, and now another person gave me water, and another person purchased the books, and then like this. And we have a difference, man. We come to Western countries, this is people, oh, why you came, what you want, oh, like this. Such a big difference, such a big difference. They don't have respect. And you go for book distribution, it's a very big difference. You can see, this is very nice. Cut your false ego. Where is your, like, you're not Pandit, you're not Brahmana, you're not Kshatriya. Now you should, like, speak with people who is completely, like, very far from the spiritual understanding. It's very nice. Because in temple, like, we can see, like really, devotees can appreciate us, because we're doing huge. We do some preaching, we do some cooking, we do some this. But if we go outside, you can see this how is difficult. And Prabhupada like gave us example. You can see in Vrindavan, all the people they respect Swamiji, Prabhupada, like he's writing Srimad Bhagavatam, but he went for this Western countries and they try to beat him with knife. No, this is under intoxication. This is they don't want to hear him. This is Prabhupada. This is Prabhupada. This is pure devotee. It's good. It's good for us to take these difficulties and go outside. But prayers is good. When we have difficulties, our prayer became more intensive. More intensive. Like this. Okay, Mataji, some question? Okay, one question from Mataji, maybe I can.
You were making, Hare Krishna, is it on? You were making this point about in our lives when we face difficulties that we should take it as an opportunity to increase our faith and glorify Krishna. And I was just wondering, because it seems natural when we're in difficulties to pray like you were mentioning, but what does it actually look like to glorify Krishna in those times?
What?
What does it look like, you're saying, when we overcome difficulties, Krishna serves as glorification of Krishna. What is that practically?
Because devotee became glorious. Krishna already told Arjuna, already the people already died. But you became glorious. My devotee became glorious. You can kill them. And all the glories became coming to you. And also you can see Srila Prabhupada, he saw so many difficulties. But many disciples became glorious. Srila Prabhupada became glorious. Krishna became glorious. They glorified themselves. Because of these difficulties. Because you can see sometimes you're thinking, no, this is not possible. This is not possible. How you can stop these deprogrammers? How you can stop? See, they have the most powerful advocates. They have so many precedents. They have so much power. They have so much money, and we are neophytes, how we can protect ourselves, and they have a law and everything. But this is then as much as more difficulties we have, became more glorified, glorious. Because where is Krishna, every time is that place is victory. If you have this understanding, you don't have difficulties in your life. You think, oh, this is more opportunity to glorify Krishna. Like also when I came here, and many devotees told me, how you can go? Like, you're Russian, you have Russian passport, war is there, American embassy cannot give you visa. How is possible? Even you don't have a chance. And everyone who heard I want to go to, you are thinking you are crazy. Wow, how you can go? You're you don't know. And this is very costly, very dangerous, difficult, and this. But when you have problem with my visa in India, and they have penalty, and they can want to depart, can departure me, and if you have departure, how you can apply visa, and if they can departure me to Russia, and you should go to war, and all these do so many difficulties, but finally, I came, and four of us, we can try apply to visa, and three visa they canceled, and somehow, but they give. And if you I told that one full my story, from the beginning till end, one devotee, he was shocked to know. So many difficulties, months after months, months after months, like something around 1 year. We are fighting, and then the end is possible, you can see. And your faith became increase. If your faith is increased, you can see that Krishna really can do anything. And another devotees, their faith also increased. Because really, if it's possible, maybe this is so possible. This is possible. We should understand this. Krishna is supreme. Krishna is supreme. He's controlling all universes, everything, all the planetary systems. He's controlling without any problems. For him, everything is possible. How he cannot stop deprogrammers, these demons. He's playing. You can see how he's killed all the demons in Krishna book. He's playing. This is some demon kick him, and he lose his mace. Everything is thinking, now he can kill Krishna. Because now Krishna without weapon, and this demon can kill him. Krishna is playing. He's playing Varahadev. There's so many examples. All this Krishna book, you can see. All this, how he killing demons. The beautiful. He's dancing in the Kaliya hoods, He's dancing, and same moment he's punish him. Very beautiful, so attractive. He give us opportunity to glorify him. And because of glorification, we can show the power of Krishna. And we also became glorious. Because of that, devotees, they see all the difficulties, the opportunity to glorify Krishna. And because of that, glorification, they became glorious. Very nice system. Okay, Granth Dharad Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.